You made it through, but instead of peace, you feel untethered. It's like the storm passed and now you're left with the wreckage. This is the part that no one talks about, the quiet unraveling, the disorientation that moves in after survival like a fog after fire. I want you to know this is not failure. It's a threshold. In this video, I'll show you why the lostness you're feeling is actually a sacred signal and how it leads to the woman you're becoming. Getting through the external crisis, whatever that was for you, doesn't mean that the internal healing is done. It just means that the treatments are over, the divorce has been finalized. If there was something that happened where now you have an insurance settlement or the kids have moved out, whatever it was that you are going through physically has ended. And you're at a place where you feel like, well, I'm supposed to be over this now. I survived this transition. But the question is, have you really? Because yes, you survived, but are you really healed from it? Are you done with it? Is it over? And if you could say yes to those questions, then you would have passed that threshold and started moving into the happy place of the new you, if you want to call it that. I know that's a little cliche, but moving on with your life in a way that makes you happy, not just moving on. And what happens is that when you get to that place of, okay, that is over, and here is the line in the sand, and where do I go from here? What happens now that is physically behind me? And I say physically because mentally, it's still there. That baggage is still being pulled along behind you. And many women actually feel emptier after the worst is over. Because when you're in the middle of it, right up until that end, you're doing, you're running on adrenaline, you have all this stuff going on. And there's so much in the process that you don't allow yourself to think or feel past putting one foot in front of the other and getting through this. And once it's over, then it's like, okay, where am I? What am I supposed to do now? What's going on? Who am I? Where do I go? What's the next step? Why do I feel the way I feel now? This isn't what I expected at all. And if you're asking yourself any of those questions or having any of those feelings, you're in the right place. The emotional aftershock is absolutely real. And your body finally feels safe enough to process what it had to suppress while you were in the thick of things. And the fog that you feel is not regression. It's not going backwards. It's an internal recalibration of going, okay, now that that is over, I can sit in the present of where I am and really recalibrate. Look at, I can't go back to the woman that I was, because this has changed me. I'm not that woman anymore. But I also don't have clarity around who am I now and where am I going and what do I want this me to be. So it's a recalibration. And this is the truth threshold. You're no longer the woman you were, but the new version hasn't quite arrived yet. So you're in the in-between. And the lostness is actually the space that's being made for the clarity to come to you. It's a space of allowing. You don't have to do anything. You just have to let yourself be and allow. I want you to understand that you are becoming. You are not broken in any way whatsoever. In fact, you were never broken. The chaos that you're feeling inside is your system reorganizing toward your truth. This moment is sacred. There is no shame here at all. So let me ask you, when did you first realize that survival wasn't the end? It was the beginning of something else. Because I know on some level, you absolutely have recognized that. If us talking about this for just these few minutes has helped you feel seen or heard or understood, then click like so other women like you can find it too. And if you're still carrying around the mask of being fine, even when you're not, that's exactly what I unpack next.